This is Michael Gerace with Clearview Sewer Cams. It is July 8th, 2022. We're located at 2304 Lakeview Avenue, Silver Lake, California, in Los Angeles. And this is our 3-inch ABS plastic cleanout. We believe it goes out the back and down the hillside. We're going to go ahead and zero out our camera monitor right at the opening. We're in a closet area underneath the front porch in the driveway area. And we're going to begin running our camera through the ABS plastic cleanout. And as I said, I believe it goes out toward the back. So far we're in the waistline, and does appear to be comprised of ABS plastic pipe and fittings. Look like we may have had a little offset right toward the beginning, but we'll double check that on the way back. Probably at about 5 feet. There's an inlet going in. We're going to make a turn, dropping down, making another turn. And now we're pushing out the back. We're going to see if we get lucky and locate a mainline sewer cleanout outside, possibly. Have a coupling there. Still running out toward the back. Looks like we're transitioning to, can't tell what it is. Looks like maybe cast iron. We have a large root intrusion right here. And we have more root intrusion. And then we have ABS plastic. Continue to push out. Didn't see any fittings, didn't see what looked like a mainline clean out. We'll try and keep our eyes out to see if we see a clean out. We have some root intrusion in that joint and a pretty big offset. Could be just because of the coupling, possibly. We have more root intrusion here. Kind of hard to see what's going on. Then I think we might transition to vitreous clay again. Kind of hard to see to vitreous clay, but we have some very, very large root intrusion right here. And maybe a major offset. Really difficult to tell, but there's a whole lot of roots in this area. We're going to have to pause. There's a lot of bugs in this area, which generally means we have a pretty large break. We're going to pause for one moment, and we're going to locate this area. Okay, we've located this area in the backyard. There was a table on the concrete patio outside, and there was a rug laid down. Underneath the rug, we found a mainline sewer cleanout. And right here, I believe, is right where the cleanout is. So we're going to begin pulling back. We're going to try and locate the transition. Should I show them?
You can.
Now we're going to pause for one moment. Okay, we're going to begin pulling back from this point toward the front of the house, toward the clean out. So it looks like we may have a break in the ABS plastic piping, maybe right at the joint where the clean out is. Kind of hard to see exactly what the piping is. We have a lot of roots coming back toward the rear of the house. Continue to pull back. And we got a break right there. Go back in a little bit, Steve. Looks like we got a break right here. Or a bad coupling.
I've never seen a break in ABS.
You get them. If at joints, sometimes you'll get them. So we're going to continue to pull back. That may just be a really bad coupling and shift it.
Yeah, so it's better through here.
It's not that deep. It's pretty shallow back there. It's only 1 foot 9 inches deep. Then we're coming up to another area where we had quite a bit of root intrusion. And that's the transition, it appears, from cast iron to ABS plastic. And I believe the roots may be coming in from the joint. And we got some bad cast iron. We have a cast iron fitting, then it goes right back to ABS plastic.
Okay.
So there's a cast iron fitting in between the two pieces of plastic, and that's where we have roots coming in on both sides. Now we've got ABS plastic coming back in. I wonder if we should mark that.
You want to locate it?
Yeah, you know what? That might be a buried clean out right there, that cast iron. So we're just going to go locate this real quick and mark it. Take me a moment. Okay, we're going to continue pulling back now. This area is under the house. From what we can tell, it's probably at the footing. Now we're back into the ABS plastic under the house. I don't believe we have any issues with the plastic coming back to this point. We're going to continue to pull back. There was one area at approximately 5 feet on the camera monitor that was under the house where we had kind of a shift in the joint as well. But that is under the house, which is easily fixed. We'll take a good look. Doesn't appear bad. Going out, well, we'll see. We're at 9 feet. Keep coming back, Steve. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Right here we had a little shift. You can see the whole face of the pipe. Are you hitting that when you go in, Steve? Not, yeah?
I mean, I'm up against it.
It's a coupling. Just wasn't aligned properly, more than likely. But that's just the clean out.
Oh, okay.
Not going to really harm
So do you
anything.
recommend hydrojetting, or what do you recommend?
Well, we want to try and run
Oh,
through
you're
the
gonna
other
go
clean
that
out
way.
and take a look.
I think that was the one right there that you were.
Yeah, that's another little offset, but not bad.
Okay.
That's not terrible right there. So we're going to continue to pull out of here. We're going to relocate our equipment to the rear patio area and continue running our sewer inspection.
Okay.
So we're going to pause for a moment. Okay, we've relocated our camera to a lower mainline sewer cleanout that is on the back patio. It was underneath a table. There was a blue rug out here laid over the cleanout with the table over it. We are in the backyard. We'll show the back fence line, and that's going out toward the hillside beyond the property. So we're going to set our camera right at the opening, zero out our camera monitor, get a good accurate reading on the way down. Looks like we might have some roots right in the opening as well. And we're going to go ahead and insert our camera, and we have quite a bit of root intrusion right here. Let's try and push past that area. There we go.
Let's see.
We'll continue to push out now. Appears that we're in ABS plastic pipe and fittings. Should I run some water? I got a hose right here. Rinse the camera.
Is it dirty? I can't see it.
Yeah,
It's black.
Yeah. Yes. I'm going to pause for a moment and try and rinse our camera off. Okay, we're going to continue. We've rinsed the camera lens off. We're going to continue running our camera. And it appears we're in ABS plastic pipe and fittings again. Running out toward the back fence of the property. Coming upon a coupling. Appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Should have long lengths of ABS plastic piping. We're gonna have some fittings because we're gonna make some drops. We're gonna have some fittings to make some turns. Coming up to another fitting. Looks like there might be another clean out right here. Looks like a clean out and a drop. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, we're too far. We're past the fence. We're outside the fence. We're outside the fence where it goes down the hillside. We're going to continue to run out. We know at about 50 feet there looks like there's a clean out, but the gate is blocked with large pots, very heavy pots and plants. Can't get out there too easily. We're going to try and continue to run out and see what we find. We're going to make a drop, make another turn, another joint, coupling. We can see the band on the coupling where the two pieces of pipe are separated a little bit. It wasn't put together real well, but right now doesn't appear to be any issues with it. That joint may need to be corrected and realigned and put together better in the future. Going to continue to run out. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. This is all ABS plastic piping and fittings. We got pretty good grade on the piping. You see we're going down the hillside. Probably going to make another drop. We're going to have some more turns. I don't know if there's going to be a manhole on the hillside somewhere, maybe an easement, possibly. Continuing to run out, making another turn. Joints appear to be in fair and maintainable condition. Going to make another little turn. Those joints appear to be in fair and maintainable condition. Now we're transitioning. I believe we might be transitioning to another pipe. We do have large root intrusion right here. We're down 99 feet. Large root intrusion right there. Hopefully we can get past it. It looks like we're still in ABS plastic, but apparently the joint wasn't put together real well. There could be another clean out right there, possibly. And we have root intrusion. Go back a little bit. It might be Orangeburg. Look how oval it is. There's some, looks like, appears to be some root intrusion. And then we're coming up on a fitting right here that is kind of oval. That's ovaled out. It's not round. We can't tell at this point if this is ABS plastic that's just been smashed a little bit, or if it may be Orangeburg sewer piping. We're going to continue to run in.
Oh, water.
Yeah, we have water right there. We're going to run in. We're going to go ahead and run in. And at this point we go into darkness. We're going to pull our camera back out. We're going to pull our camera back out to where the water starts right there. We're going to pause for one moment. Okay, we just explained everything to both realtors, Leah and Ariel, that we're stopped right here. We located this area quite a ways down the hillside. We're probably about a good 75 feet down the hillside. We walked down there, we located it, and we marked it with an orange flag. And we're in water probably about 5 to 6 feet. It's solid water going all the way down. And then we hit darkness, probably just compacted, more than likely compacted with roots, or possibly disconnected. We don't know. We don't see any water coming out of the hillside, so I doubt it's disconnected. I think it's just maybe compacted at a joint with roots or something. And we're going to pull back. We've already inspected everything. You can see where it's been backing up because you have all that crusty stuff built up that's been sitting in the line right there. We're going to pull back now. We're going to complete our sewer inspection for the moment. Got to hydrojet this line. And we have some more roots too right here as well that are running down the pipe. And that's another joint right there that's bad. When we hydrojet that, we can see a little bit more what's going on. We can see if maybe just a coupling may have to be realigned, possibly install a new coupling, or maybe replace a short section of pipe. We're going to continue to pull back. Appears to be ABS plastic piping. Little gap in that joint. Not terrible though. I'm going to continue to pull back. We're pulling up the hillside. There is a manhole down toward the cul-de-sac down below. It's about 200 feet from where we just stopped. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. Another joint. That joint's got a gap, pretty big gap in it too. You can see the coupling. It wasn't aligned properly and put together nice and tight. Now we got a couple turns coming up. Another coupling. And I believe that was our mainline clean out that's outside the gate. That's about 15 feet outside the back fence. And it is sticking up about a good foot, 4-inch ABS plastic clean out. Another coupling. Now we're in the backyard area. We're inside the fence line. Coming back toward our clean out, another coupling. And we have quite a bit of root intrusion at the bottom of the clean out. So the clean out was not aligned properly either, more than likely, or bad couplings. We got root intrusion in there. We have root intrusion on the other side of the mainline clean out. When we ran through from the front of the house, we had quite a bit of root intrusion. It was pretty well packed. So that clean out may have to be realigned and fixed as well. And that will conclude our video sewer inspection for today.